Hey, aje Wekesa.
Poa Ndiritu, vipi?
Poa sana man. Si nilikuwa na setup kidogo hii engineering ya this thing. Kuna venye nilikuwa nimesahau kiasi but
Eh,
tuna setup mdogo mdogo.
mm,
Leo si tumecheza. Si leo ni freestyle tu. Like najua
freestyle.
kutakuwa na there'll be a
Na
mega show tomorrow.
kesho itakuwa moto.
Ulikuwa umenianzia Twitter bana. Shit.
Usicheze manze, kesho itakuwa moto. Apache kesho atatutengeneza.
Eh, Bila jua
Ah,
nilikuwa naangalia hiyo game
mm,
nashtuka, niko like especially time tulianza, but nilikuwa very confident after first half venye tulicheza, we played well.
yeah. I think we really played well. See, yeah. That was a good start bana. Sidhani kama tunaweza kuwa na start ingine kama hiyo. Alafu I think we led the whole game, si ndio?
Yeah, the only two lead changes, alafu
Mhm.
alafu like tulidominate your game like for 38 minutes, 38 game yote virtually tulikuwa tu juu.
That was crazy. That was really, that was dope. Siezi, wale wase,
Eh,
they did some training.
la- lakini
We uliona nini?
mi niliona, naweza sema mi sikuwa najua like Derrick anacheza hivyo, yani like msee alikuwa na take hizo shots, alafu Yujo, mi nikuwa najua Yujo atakuwa ni beast, like that guy knows how to like
Yeah.
facilitate
That was a guarantee.
like huyo msee like I will pick him like the first point, kwani point guard kama na pick starting five, of course ako hapo kwa your list, like siwezi
Yeah.
anzisha mtu mwingine hapo, I can't,
Again,
siwezi.
ako solid.
Yeah, very. Si aliwin MVP ya KBF ya finals, ilikuwa finals MVP.
Yani, I really had to see him
Weka-
play.
eh?
Yeah, I really had to see Derek play kwanza. But the guy is good.
Yeah, alafu nani Bush alikuwa anaua sana kwa rebounds, kuwa na 19
Yeah,
rebounds.
yeah. Bush, he did well. Defensive rebounds. That was great. Ilikuwa 16 defensive alafu 3 offensive.
Alikuwa na like think 6 zilikuwa offensive, then 13 defensive. Yeah.
Yeah. Bush do it. Okay, I have some reservations about Bush.
Okay.
Bush is big enough to collect some blocks pale.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not collecting enough blocks because he is big enough, like clearly.
Na ni length, na ako na length like
Ako wingspan yake ni crazy.
imefika 8 feet,
Uh,
na I'm pretty sure iko 8
yeah,
feet.
I,
It's
I
8
really
feet.
think this guy anaweza tu collectia blocks pale na kusave au magads fouls ndogo ndogo.
Yeah. Na
Griffo mse wako. Niambia about Griffo bana.
ati mtu wangu
You so tough on the guy bana.
I feel like
You tough on Griffo and Mutoro.
I honestly feel these are
Yeah.
players that have given multiple chances kubeba hiyo
Oh yeah.
responsibility. Wekesa, they've been given multiple chances to carry that load, and they have fallen short each and every turn. Let me tell you, the guys I'm giving up.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Mimi, what I think ni Griffo, his game does not translate well on an international stage. His way of playing ni ngumu sana on an international stage for someone his size because he has to be so fast. Unaona, international stage haihitaji handles, inahitaji speed, power, energy na akili mingi. But then Griffo, he's good with handles, you see.
Yeah.
Not really skills, but handles. He's good with another shoot, akona some accuracy on the mid range, on the upper close to the line 3 point. Akona some nice drives and handles, but international stage, like tukienda kwa the next game. Okay, this was fairly an easy game for us. Tukienda kwa the next game inaanza kukua noma sasa,
Man,
because
for me,
he's heavy on handles.
but mi naona like Wekesa,
So
mi na
mi
feel
naona
like
hapo
he can modify it like okay, tunataka unaona ile tumekuja kurealize na guys like Grifo. I've seen like some players hata wakicheza ball like mtu kama Adonis Filer, okay, akae mrefu sana but
good guy.
akae
But
mrefu sana but ukiangalia he compensated with speed na his
speed,
ability to
power.
finish power layups. I
Mm.
believe Grifo is a very strong guy. Like this is a guy who can
Mm.
take contact na anaweza finish in traffic. He can do that,
Uh,
right? Na okay,
he
he's a
plays too
streaky shoot.
pretty, like in.
He's a streaky shoot.
Yeah.
Like si trust three yake because hey man, akianza kupull up from three man,
I don't trust him on the three for any stretch. I don't. Okay. Personally, I don't, kwa sababu huwa na feel ukiona when he's shooting three, he goes off balance a lot more times. I will shoot like 2-3 feet from the line. He has to be so close to the line. Hizo chances ni very few if you're a point
yeah,
guard. Close to the line shots, they are very few. So generally una go to a stretch yenye wewe hauko productive. One more thing ni
yeah.
now, kama before na run pick and roll, si ndio? Na
Mhm.
kuna drop coverage, atafanya nini? Kuna hiyo challenge kubwa. He has to show that kuna drop coverage, I can take the long three. Si unaona? Okay,
Yeah.
I can get a switch and break down my man niende kwa rim, of which anaweza fanya, but
He ha
sometimes ikifika kwa international stage naona msee confidence yake ya kuattack mismatch inaenda tu ina fed.
like ujue like inanifanyanga ni kue hard on like Mutoro, like Grifo, like Bosir. I feel like
Before
it's warranted because look at a guy like Yujo, okay? Alipata his like break nimeona last year like ali break out. Alicheza hadi ball. Like KPA picked him up,
yeah.
alikuwa anachezea I think Emiba. They picked him up in free agency. They plugged him in wakamstatisha hapo. Walikuwa na replace Ken Washira, you know, ali left. Then akaenda kucheza road to ball. That guy like alilearn vitu mingi sana kwa hiyo. So ile time he was plugged in here, he already knew what to do and how to carry himself ndani ya game. No, not like there was no like you know sinashtuka ama nini. Jamaa alikuwa anachukua bola na kama ana hesitate anapiga cross anaingia ana dish, unajua like this is what you expect from these guys, right?
Yeah. But
Unacheki?
sasa unaona nani Yujo,
Yeah,
Yujo ni ule msee, unaona, that's the difference
yeah,
between Yujo and Grifo. Yujo ni ule msee, game ni ngumu, atasema okay, give me the damn ball, wacha mimi nifanye kazi. Grifo would be like, okay, I'm waiting for my time. Okay, is it my time? Are you going to give me the ball? Okay, I'm waiting for my time. Mtataka ni, you see. But Yujo,
yes,
unakumbuka akiingia sub, the first possession, Yujo is already doing work.
yeah.
Hakuna rest, hakuna nini, like I'm going for it. Umenipea hii chance and I'm going for it. But then Grifo is like, okay, I'm going to be pretty around with the ball. Vitu hizo.
Na like kwa contest kama hii like every game ina matter na unaona like right now game tulikuwa na 10 point spread in the end iliisha na 10 point spread, so inamaanisha like there are two things that must happen. Either we blow out Gabon by at least 20 points kukuwa very safe, tuwachapen at least 20 ama 25, hiyo ni blowout, ni ile tumekuja tunawakanyaga ile vibaya. And number two,
ni two games.
yeah, and number two, we pray so hard like hiyo game ya Gabon na Cote d'Ivoire ikwe very low scoring
na bado Cote d'Ivoire ipige Gabon tu. like hands
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iko very low scoring hizo games mbili. So there are two things. Mi sitaki game close. Actually, mi nakasirika. Nikiona
It's
game
scary.
hiyo Gabon, it's scary because even though unaona I was following on BAL. Alafu unaona hii USM team ya Tunisia ile coach Abel alikuwa kwa technical bench. Jamaa walitolewa na points
Yeah.
differential despite having a tied record.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's the,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the,
very
that,
tricky.
that's the same thing that happened to our ladies ile time walikuwa zone 5 UG walitolewa na points. They won 3 games, like waliwin 3 games and they won 4 games and lost one. Wakapatikana
Mm.
number 3. So unaona, like, man, like
Inakuwa
we win.
tricky. We need to score a lot more.
Yeah, like we need to get our guys like wase au wengine like, alafu unaona Bram alikuwa a bit jittery hapo, like ako
Right.
na like the first time hapo hata Ariel Ortega kupewa minutes bana, alipewa like 59 seconds left in
Okay,
regulation, man.
okay, okay. Something interesting about Bram.
Yeah,
Did you notice Bram alichukua so many offensive rebounds?
yeah,
Alafu, did you notice alikuwa anashindwa kuzifunga all time? Anytime anataka kwenda juu anafeel kuna crowd, anafeel ako late. I think the guy was a little bit nervous. So alikuwa anapata mpira kwenda juu bana, anaona hapa siwezani, struggle kutoa nje. But he actually got very many offensive rebounds, more than like Bush.
he got like I think 5. Bush
Yeah,
alipata
fine.
6. Bush alipata 6, yeye alipata 5. But the
Offensive.
thing is, offensive
Oh,
boards, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Because ile kitu nilikuja kurealize, like, unaona in this FIBA tournaments, like they tend to like
Yeah.
swarm at you. You can't, like, they're not going to like f with you ikifika hapo kwa ati you cannot
Yeah.
take it, if they cannot bring it down ati short imechukua ati take it back up. Hey, they're not gonna give you that. Hey, these guys are going to swarm,
No.
especially watakuswamia, alafu you have to kick it out. It's either you go strong, yani even so Bush
Mm.
struggling at that because he wasn't able to like
Yeah.
convert him. Alikuwa na hadi Fidel Okoth alikuwa analemewa. He really wanted to like get it back, but yeah, they're not gonna F it like that.
Yeah, FIBA is that tough. FIBA is tough, hard. Ngware ni
More,
mingi. Ref saa zingine anasema play on.
more physical. It's
It,
actually more physical.
yeah, it is much more physical. Like FIBA, na unajua most of our players are always like kuangalia ref vipi inagongwa. FIBA bana, they don't even look at that. Nasema
Yeah,
wewe cheza bana, cheza.
lakini ile kitu ilinibo sana,
And
ile kitu kiasi, ile kitu ilinikasirisha kwa hiyo game ni Bush missing the free throws. Like, this guy was sent the free throw line 6 times. He was breaking the free throws. Alikuwa 0 for 6, man.
Okay, I don't get it. But he should really work on because it's very important for him to score free throws. Nakwambia,
Yeah,
if
like,
we advance in this competition, hizo free throws, there's going to be the difference between us doing something and us coming with nothing equal to okay. It was a good start.
man, he has to knock
So
down those.
no. Yeah,
Tulisendiwa
all those free throws.
tulisendiwa kwa line more times than Cote d'Ivoire. And we shot
Yeah.
like 38%. All he shoot like 58 hapo, right? So like me actually ilinishtua sana. I honestly was like,
Alafu
yeah.
Alafu, what do you think about Washira? Washira's minutes. What are you expecting to see from Ken Washira? Are you expecting to see him akichezeshwa? Are you expecting to see him like show up at one point in time in this competition?
Man, he had a bad day in the office. He had a bad day in the
Yeah.
office. He played 9 minutes, like 9:42, like, and he didn't like show up, especially scoring wise. He missed all these shots. I feel like
And he,
man,
uh,
he needs to get it together.
unajua, there's one big challenge with the national team.
Yeah.
Huwezi kuja national team, unataka do some off the dribble threes. Unaona, it is such a short time. Everybody is good in the team to that standard for people to allow you to do such mistakes.
Yeah.
I actually think Ken Washira would be a very important piece for us if for him it's simple, like just settle, get the ball, get the shot. Simple, get the ball, get the shot. I think atadu so much damage because mimi najua ule mse akishika moto hivi, it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
Like,
But then getting into this of the dribble threes, hey, normal.
hey man, like easy Nona, like for him, I honestly feel given like the talent that is on the roster, you have Derek Ogechi Apo, Kona Yujo, like these are very good ball handlers.
Ah, yeah.
Like okay, very good ball handlers. They can Derek Ogechi can like anaweza dribble, anaweza kick it out,
Another
najua, but Yujo ni
facilitate.
anaweza facilitate. Hata Yujo pia handles za Yujo ziko fiti sana. So me, if you asked me,
Sana.
I honestly feel
Mm.
Kenoshira should just take that spot up shooter. Like akutua na set you up for like achukue like kama Kyle Korver. Like the guy just ni
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
eye. Like he's a dead eye, knockdown shooter. Like anako kwa game for threes. Like wanafaa kutumia
Mm.
kuutilize at that. I know he can do a lot, but I feel like
Mm.
given like the circumstance, he needs to like get
Alafu I don't think the coach anamwangalia sana like, okay, I'm going to run a play for you, or I'm going to make sure people create more of to run with Griffo, and I'm going to run with Bush. I think for Cliff, Ujo was a surprise. Like he didn't expect that production from Ujo. He knows Ujo is good, but he's like, I don't know what I'm going to get from you. So he was more like, I know what I can get from Griffo, I know what I can get from Toro, but I'm just going to plug you in for the MVP.
But do you
Yeah.
feel like but do you feel like Coach Gaya being like dropped kind of like changed like the schematics of the team, because Coach Cliff wasn't there in training camp. Like okay,
Yeah.
Wafa alikuwa hapo kwa assistant coaching position, alisaidiana na Gaya like kumake sure like training camp imekuwa solid. But now I don't think he knew like the capabilities of like if it was Gaya, he knew, he would have known. So naona like kind of hadi
Yeah,
najua
he
Ken
would have
alielewa.
known. You know what?
Yeah.
Kama Cliff angekuwa anajua, I think Ujo angeanza.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think if Cliff knew the production that Eugene could give us, I think Eugene angeanza hiyo game. I think Eugene angeanza in place of nani, in place of Griffo, in place of Griffo or in place of Bosire. But
Yeah.
Cliff aliamua safe bet. Unaona? Okay, najua Bosire, wacha nikamseti pale ndani. So if it goes wrong, I blame niende Bosire.
Mhm.
So I think ange risk amweke pale nani. But I think going forward, utaona mtu ameingia 2 minutes game imeanza, alafu nani Ujo anaingizwa.
Like ile kitu mina ile kitu mina shanganga inanishangaza sana na venye like team inaraniwa. Like I don't think like coach ana utilize like the whole team at its full strength. Okay, like the thing that we suffer a lot, especially in all the national teams that I've covered, like since 2019, hata hiyo Afrocan ile ilikuwa kitambo, Afrobasket, FIBA WC, kila kitu, we struggle hitting that three ball. Naona we have brought in like
Yeah.
we've got good shooters hapo. Tuko na kwa roster kuna Derek Ogechi, kuna nani Ujo anaweza shoot three, but I don't want him to like shoot volume threes, but a guy that they can go to and try to like kumtengenezea kiasi ni Ken Washira na Otega. They are forgetting that they have got Ariel Otega hapo ndani. Okay, like najua wame scrimmage already. I'm pretty sure like if you can be able to like regroup, especially for tomorrow, like tomorrow is a free day, so they can be able to like regroup and try to see like what plays they can run. They can
Work
try
on
to make
something.
they can try to work on something. Especially I am banking on the fact that they are checking like the Gabon team. Anafaa kucheck hiyo games zao, wanafaa kuangalia wa prepare different, wasiende na the same strategy ya Kodivo.
Yeah, because it was different game.
Yeah.
I didn't really get the scoop on Jemo.
Jemu aje?
How comes Jemo wasn't in the team?
Sikusikie, kuna vile una break kiasi. Wekesa? Sijui naje kuna venye una break.
Nderitu.
Yeah,
Unanipata?
unanisikia? Yeah, nakupata.
Yeah, nakusikia. Nauliza, I didn't get the scoop on Jemo. How come he's not in the team?
Okay, from my sources, I can say like the guys that already cut from the team, while the days got near, they were given like a notice. Wakaambiwa hautakuwa kwa team. If you notice, kuna ile time they were playing that their last game ya Equity, you could see that the last guy that was not cut ilikuwa Fahim, but all of the other guys walikuwa hapo kwa team. Everyone was going to fly to Angola, so he was the last guy to be let go. So they were like releasing them in droves. So unaona ukishatolewa kwa team hakuna haja ukuje try out hizo ma training zao. So I'm pretty sure he was cut. Like tunaona hata kulikuwa na Jobu, yeye yeah, Siaji was there, like walikuwa nini Dima, you know,
Cut
like
mapema.
walikatiwa mapo. They were cut from my sources, even though that's the information that I got, like when they were just getting cut like in phases. So like the last chip to fall was Fahim, then the major on ile ilikuwa Ashoka ni hiyo ya coach guy, like hiyo kitu I never understood that. I never understood. It's very actually it's very controversial at that.
It's very shady too. So are we going to see Jemo play for the team at one point?
I'm not banking on it. I don't know. Because like the way like
I think defensively, Jemo is at his peak. Offensively, man, okay. I don't trust him with dribble handle, unpredictable. No.
Jemo inakwanga trick. I don't know, like
solid.
Ako fiti, but I don't know like what the coaching staff are looking for. Sijui coach anatafuta nini. I don't know. Like, are you looking for like a guy with length? Are you looking for a guy who has the length and is versatile? Are you looking for a guy that can be able to like be a defensive anchor to the team? So far, if you ask me, sijui niache we our big men out of front court, they're not like hakuna our to hip check. We're not hip checking these other guys.
I think we're looking for Gina sana than what we're going to get from a person.
Okay, Bush is solid. I'm sure like amechezea APR and he plays for the same team as Coach Cliff, the one he's coaching. So I'm pretty sure it was a no-brainer bringing him in. Bram, that was actually a blockbuster move, bringing him. I never thought like Ataleto was he even on the team? I don't know if he was on the initial list. Like he was put in there. Okay, CG dynamics is out. I don't know how like their criteria is. That's why it's actually, if they came out and like said like this is the actual criteria, it would have made sense for us. Like tungeza kuchukua hiyo data na to roll nayo na tujue this is the reason why they are pick. But sahi, we don't even know like what they're doing there. So
yeah. It's too random to predict and to say, okay, this is what is going to be done, or this is what is being done. It's just random. Like huyu anakuja. I think the only move that was it is Ortega, whom everybody knows it's for development, it's for future. I think hiyo ndo kila mtu anaweza agree, walichagua Ortega juu wanamdai in the future. What do you think about Ortega being the pick?
I feel like having Ortega there is actually a good thing. And honestly, they should like
Yeah.
use they should build around, come on, the national team they should build around Ogechi, Yujo, Ortega, Kenwashira. Those are the guys are supposed to like replace like Akina Bosire, Mutoro, Grifo, like Mushina anafaa kuwekwa hapo. Bush is supposed to be like a veteran leader, like anafaa kuwa anaweza kuwa like a vet, anaweza saidia like the other guys waingie so that they can at least like retire some other guys
Yeah.
like Ntuka. They should I don't feel like it's okay, I don't want to say that it's not fair, but I feel like you should like give like the keys to you should give the keys to the national team to like a guy like you, Joe. Like just give him. Mwambie we're going to build the team around you.
Yeah, imefika masaa yako.
Imefika mata, it's his time to like take that team. Rebuild. You
Yeah.
see, we even lost Albert Odero. I don't think Odero is gonna play for us anymore. Like siko sure. Because alicheza FIBA WC, given alicheza ile qualifiers za July na venye vitu zilienda like zilienda mrama vibaya sana na I don't know if he's gonna come back given like the same management, but he was actually a very good piece to build around. Like
Yeah, he was.
yeah, very good. If you had him, Fidel, I'm pretty sure Fidel is a good player. It's just that like system when in a car, like he's not able to like get his looks
To show his good side. The system
Yeah.
is not favorable to him.
Because okay, you're giving him like about 4 minutes, then unapea mtu kama Eric Mutoro 8 minutes, Grifo 9 minutes, unajua like ama 25, unapata like you're taking away from like
The important pieces.
touches zake apati na and okay, it's not like or that they all like they are entitled to it, but sometimes I feel like if you take some touches away from some players, they're not able to get into a rhythm. I've done like some research on like players. There's some players who akishika mpira, unaona like a point guard, like let's say Joe grabs the ball, analeta mpira, he's able to like get the layup, facilitate. He's getting the touches na anaweza facilitate. Sa akipata mtu kaa Ken hapo, Ken amekuwa hot from 3 and let's say ana shoot like 40, ana sink. Then Fidel wanamsaidia hapo like anaweza cheza like the 4 hapo ama 3 ama 4 whichever. Kama Electric ako hapo, Electric can take like the load off at the 4. So kitu kaa hiyo like Ariel Ortega, you give him like a spot up shooter, like anakuwa tu spot up shooter.
For a start, you want him to stand somewhere, get open shots.
Hey man, alafu Bram tunamtrain elbow shots. You treat him like Giannis. No, not too far from the basket, close elbow shot, hooks.
And then you can have him as a pick and roll, pick and roll guy. Akikuwa hit ana hit mse kwa corner like open shots all day, because ukiangalia vizuri these guys walikuwa wana crowd so many times, like kukikuwa na mpira katikati everybody is at the center, so kick out kwa corner open shot, kick out kwa the wings open shots.
Yeah, like hiyo kitu ilinishtua. Alafu I don't know if you noticed, kuna time fulani coach Cliff alieka Bram na Bush pamoja. I was like,
what
are you doing? You need Twin Towers. Isi Tim Duncan na David Robinson. Like, are you serious? You're clogging the paint. Like, who is going to operate? Who's going to ask for the ball at the post? Who?
Yeah, and then una have your paint so crowded.
Let's say anarun akona Bram, let's say akona Bram, Bush, Grifo. Oh my god. Then you don't have like shooters. Hakuna mtu ana space hiyo floor. So
I think I'll send you some shots na clips. Uangalie. That exactly happened at some point in time na Karan his favorite play. Your play sijui mbona anaipenda. He does it every time. He likes those big men wanakuja pale juu wana set screen mbili. and it goes nowhere. Walisetia I think Ujo akaenda akarealize hakuna pali naenda akarudi kuanzisha mpira juu. So
I don't
so
like,
I think he should work on spacing. Yeah, I think akona ka fetish ka big people, but anafaa pia angalie spacing, like there are times you can have Bush ndani peke yake and then have hiyo spot ingine ya big man iende kwa Ken Washira so that you can play 4 guys out and
yeah,
have Bush operating to get the offensive boards pale ndani.
yeah. And the funny thing is, as much as Coach Cliff and run, okay, let's say and set a post play, right? I don't know
Yeah.
why like Bush like akangi ako stable, like akishika mpira hapo he gets bumped up. So if you check, I've looked at that footage. Even I've released a video on my channel just
Bush is
reviewing.
soft.
He's like he's being pushed out. I've seen this guy get hip checked like in like all the games Nimona. I've seen this guy get hip checked so many times until I ask myself, man, like you're getting pushed away. Then he turns around, he does that, jumper. Then I'm like, bro, if you had like good footwork, ungekuwa umeshamtoka.
Yeah, get to the rim every time. Like but I think unaona Bush so many times who ana settle for fadeaways.
Yeah, like why?
He's I
Footwork
don't know, contact for him is so tough, so bad, so ugly. So is rather alafu pia anaenda huko juu anataka kushoot threes zenye anateka away threes za Ogechi za Washira. Just okay, for me, a big man who is not supremely talented, I don't want him doing too much on offense. I don't want him going to the 3-point line, taking shots. I don't want him doing fadeaway, turn around. I want him to camp near the basket. I want him to collect offensive balls. I want him to seal, get the ball, put it in the rim. Sitaki kuona mambo mengi.
That's the instruction anafaa kupewa. Like mi naonanga, I've seen like kuna zingine like sometimes he just turns over the ball at every fashion, like unapata amepata inlet pass, ball imekuwa swiped away and things were just as in, I don't know why doesn't look, he looks very tall. I believe he's 7 feet, like with shoes it's like 7 feet. I feel like this is a guy that he should be a double threat.
Yeah, all the time.
Double threat shot blocker, like shot blocker, double threat, and is a person who should work on his elbow shot speed. We don't want him to stretch out for three. I hate it when I see him shoot at 3. I'm like, nah, man,
it sucks.
Don't shoot at 3. The free throws zake, man. I see through the free throws, like, come on, can you just like make these free throws?
Yeah, he should really concentrate on his offense around the basket.
Man, but what about Electric?
Man.
His shot
I don't know.
As in, the good thing about Electric is his size. He can play the 3 or 4 depending on the substitutions.
And do you know, this guy is really good in the transition.
Yes.
Like akikuja, si rahisi mtu wa plant charge. Si rahisi mtu akimbie naye kutafuta block. The guy is really good on transition. So I think that should be his job. But then he's not really good defensively, so huwezi eka tu mtu akuchezee transition. Lazima akuwe anakupea kitu ingine.
But Electric, on me, this guy, I don't feel like some players are utilizing the gifts that they have. Like, use your size, use their added power and weight to bully these smaller guards. Like, ile time anaingia kudrive, this is a guy who has the ability to absorb contact. Anaweza absorb mwingia. I don't know.
Hata kutoka kwa big man.
Yeah, anaweza chukua like, this guy has the ability to like even like quick layups na kuingia hapo in traffic, can drive. Anaweza drive na ingiza na ikwe and one. I don't know why they don't use. Okay, I know it's physical, but he's built
Mm.
like he can handle it.
Okay, but let me tell you something interesting. You should
Yeah,
look at Electric's games during the preseason. He's really good.
yeah.
Unaona hizo vitu zote umesema
Hmm.
anazifanya preseason, ikifika playoffs we noma sana. I think what happens ikifika playoffs, anatolewa confidence kabisa because of the defense ana experience. Alafu the fact that international games zinakonga just around after playoffs, akienda hizo games ameisha kabisa. His mental is just beaten, his psyche is terrible, so the good things about him zinapotea.
And he's three also. Like inapotea like
Hey,
three years.
this guy when he's on fire, he is on fire. When he is cold, he is really cold.
Like um, this is a guy that anaweza enda four back-to-back threes. I've seen this guy shoot four straight threes. Couple.
Yeah,
God damn. No,
bila
he's sh-
stress.
his shooting is so unorthodox. Like it's an
Yeah.
unorthodox shot, and it goes in easily. Net. I'm like, what? Then ile time inafika ile time when it matters. When it
Mm,
matters, these type of games. Unajua, okay, let me tell you, there are players who are built for this type of moments. Like Mtuka Yujo
yeah,
is built for these moments. This is not a guy who.
exactly.
This is not a guy that's gonna shy away from like anaona any challenge. Okay, tuna face another nation. Fine, let's do this. Let's dance. Sasa inafika
Nipatie.
iko like give me
Yeah.
the rock, nikuonyeshe. Give me the rock. I do what I do best. They right now the coach should trust like this
Mm,
guy. Mwambia this guy can do it. Okay, hadi Ogechi naona venye alikuja. Ogechi ile kitu nilikuja kurealize
mm,
ni he was in the naona ile the squad that is in the Afrobasket qualifiers in 2020. He was part of
yeah.
that. He was part of that squad. The problem
Mhm,
was like the paperwork clearing with FIBA. So he
mm,
read he his time as Morans was red shirted. Alikuwa na train all sessions, but he was not able to get like game time because of like the paperwork. But now he got like clearance to play. So he was just
mm,
all in. I had even a stream talking with Abel like early after the game. He told me like this is a guy that already knows like the whole system. He knows these guys, they are trained.
mm,
So he just clicked in. So but all I feel like mi like tunaweza sema ni the time imefika ku show up. These players must show up regardless of whichever team you play in the Premier League. You have to like work together in like najua wako training out
yeah.
anafaa. Yeah.
But then, don't you think we should have training camps for national teams hata kama hatuna competitions coming so that okay, season imebreak, call in the national team members, have them have a training camp of 1 week before season resume rather than okay before competition ndio tunatafutana.
I believe that is the ideal situation Wekesa. But let me tell you
Mm,
what we do. You see,
yeah,
kila mtu tumesoma hapa. You remember like
mm,
when you're in campus, kuna zile
yeah,
or even in like any exam that you're waiting for, you do like last minute things to be able to
exactly.
get there. That is what we are doing with the national team. Honestly,
Yeah,
honestly, if we are very serious about the national teams, what we should have done is
mm,
every time we like even like after the season is over, we have like about 3 months. We can
yeah,
set aside you have trials. Can have like guys, okay, the national team is already set, but you can also have like trials for like the under 20, under 8, 17, I think under 19, under
mm,
23, under 14 national team tryouts. You should do that, and also the senior team. So you should do
yeah,
like I feel like the ideal situation should be you should do tryouts for under 14, under 19, under 23, senior team. Even if the original team is there, you should do all
yeah.
these tryouts, get the players in, get the reps in, have these players scrimmage together, have like mentorship workshops, like have like ship FIBA coaches.
Bonding.
Yeah. Like kama ni an assignment, let's say FIBA World Cup. Like the FIBA World Cup, we are not participating, but what should the ideal situation that should have happened is the national team should go there.
Yeah.
Ideal situation,
Uh-huh.
they should fly there and watch the whole thing. Take notes, learn everything. Unafaa kwenda
Yeah.
Philippines. Nasikia iko Philippines na Japan, wanafaa wangekuwa wameenda huko.
Philippines.
Waget hizo contacts, yeah. Waget hizo contacts, waget like wasiona coach aje, hiyo game inakaje, is it fast, is it like this? Then when they come back, ile time tunaingia training camp, we already know what to do.
Yeah.
We know what to do. We train for that. That's what South Sudan did. They went and got a good coach. Lol Deng got for them Royal Ivy, coach of Brooklyn Nets. So hey, coach nini Lol Deng got them Royal Ivy, coach of Brooklyn Nets wakamleta. Now they kickstarted their rebuild. So all I'm saying is like if we embrace that and we have like unajua hata national team can even get 60 players. We can even get 60 players. Then
Exactly.
when you get that pool of talent, you can ask like now you can do like the scrimmage like for the NBA combine. You can do like a national team draft where we select
Yeah.
players. In this position, we are selecting this guy. Why are we selecting him? Because he is this, he has that, he has that, he has that, he has that, he has the ability, he has the agility to do this. This is a guy that's going to play there. Bu, umeangalia like FIBA World Cup, USA is going to be there. Have you seen what they have done? They are sending
I've seen.
Paulo Banchero, Austin Reeves. You're not seeing LeBron
They're
James.
sending. Yeah. No.
Send these guys there because Olympic roster ndio iko nao mabazu.
Olympic roster ndio sasa utaona mabazu wenyewe.
Mabazu, lakini kikuja hii FIBA World Cup, let the boys play.
Yeah. Develop the team.
Si zote tunafaa kuwa tunapeleka team yetu like strong hivyo. Msimtukaa Grifo afai kuwa anacheza easy sana because it waters down his legacy.
Waters down his legacy.
Like even there's a reason why like Tyler didn't leave the team now. Okay, there's a report that inasema ati the reason why he didn't travel, even if he's around. The reason why Tyler didn't show up is because of how they managed themselves, especially after the Afrobasket. Hiyo kucut coach Liz Mills, hiyo mismanagement. He left in beginning of 2021 after Afrobasket, 2022. He didn't even play any FIBA World Cup qualifier games.
Yeah.
So like the guy has been out of the team and he said he's out. Nada nika release a report saying that he's out and he's not even like budging. Asemi, he's not going back on his word. He knows the reason why he's not there. So wengine wakiendelea kucheza, I feel like they're doing a disservice to themselves if you stay there. You should change up. Unafaa kuwa unasema, hey, cheki, Mr. Cheza hapa, but I know there's another guy who's coming up. Give him the shot. Let him play. Acheze because kuja uchukue sport yake alafu tena
wewe ngoja Afrobasket.
Hata bado Afrobasket qualifiers ziko around the corner. Will you still be there? Will you still be gunning for a spot like, oh, I need to be in that spot. I was in the AFROCAN 2023. I'm like,
hapana. Ifai kuwa hivyo like yani it's a process of growth. Ni kama KPA ikuwe maybe na inaenda kucheza tournament yenye iko dominated by NBA teams na Division 2 teams, alafu inapeleka their A team kina Ujo nini. It doesn't make sense. Like acha the wasoko at the end of the bench waende hiyo game wa gain experience, exposure, but as long as tunaputa our A game in AFROCAN tunajiseti kwa sababu
acha nikwambie kitu funny Wekesa before umalize. Unaona ile unajua this is not the first time you're matching up against Cote d'Ivoire. We matched up with them in the Afrobasket. They finished number 3. That team had Pat Connaughton and Matt Costello. Those are the guys. Pat Connaughton anachezea ABC Fighters. Did you see him in the roster ya hii?
No.
Nah, because he knows. No. Easy fight yangu.
Yeah, this is not something I would want to actively participate in.
Yeah, like
ni kama naweza sema before last AFROCAN semis tulikutana na nani? Ilikuwa Angola. Last AFROCAN I can't remember the semis tulikutana nani, and they seriously did not bring their full team. They just brought a half-baked team. Alafu tukawatandika vizuri na our A team. Then tukakutana nao sijui Afro Basket qualifiers. I was like, okay, no, this is our team.
wakatutandika proper kwa game ya
Mi
kwanza.
nakwambia nakwambia, unaona kama nini this RDC, this Congo, the team they bring for African compared to the team that plays for World Cup qualifiers, and it's very different, very different.
These guys punished us, walitupunish after
Yeah,
walitupunish kwa unaona, like, hata kuna kitu ingine nilinotice Wekesa, unaona our
yeah,
best team when the Kenya Morans team was at its peak was in 2019. Our strongest side, like, hatujai kuwa na a stronger side like that. We finished number
yeah,
2. We're not good enough even to like cap it off.
yeah. And do you know the backup point guard wa the other side alikuwa nani? Wenye tulikutana nao finals, Ramazani wa USIU. Now Ramazani akikuja Kenya, he was a starting guard for the whole season and he was the best guard in the league. Now Ramazani, when he goes to RDC, yeye ni backup point guard. And I get peanut minutes. You can imagine. You can just imagine.
If that guy is not getting minutes and he's a very sharp guy, what do you mean? Like, so that means like the number one guy there, the alpha dog there,
Yeah,
can wash
the
his
Alpha Dog. He got the MVP. Imagine he got the MVP over the other guys. He is a small guard, a point guard. And the guy basically alipata. I remember at one point the time wali switch up tail and amshike. Nani akajaribu kumshika anaitwaje? Our guy, this guy's guy was Odendo alijaribu kumshika wapi? The guy is just real work.
Like, man, say ni time tu ya ku say it's time to like rebuild. Tunafaa kushed kuna kama mimi ingekuwa tu na control your team kama team manager, I will just cut the team, like una reform to your team,
Yeah.
una inject new blood, wase
Like,
watu wapya.
just kubali kushindwa for 1 year. Next year you have a beast team juu umekubali kushindwa for 1 year, lakini sasa sisi hatutakangi kushindwa even kidogo, so tuna end up ku put up with a lot of mediocre kwa sababu tunaogopa kushindwa, tunataka kusave face all the time and then the team is not growing. South Sudan, unakumbuka South Sudan for African? Unakumbuka ilikuja tukiwachapa sana kama tumejaza gym Nyayo?
Ilikuwa Afrobasket pre-qualifier.
Ilikuwa
tukawatengeneza proper. What did they do? Wakaenda back to the drawing board, wakasema Kenya imetufanyia hivi, so what do we need? They started reforming the team. They brought in the new guys. They called up the guys who are playing outside. They did they moved the chess pieces to the point where ile team walikuwa na deliver the blows. Sio ndio they got their revenge. They got their revenge on us. Walitu eliminate kwa knockout.
And we had no chance. Like, we had no chance, completely zero chance. And this were guys walikuwa mbali sana.
Tulianza 0 for 12.
Yeah.
That's when you know, like
we have to do a better job drafting the team, preparing the team, managing the team, kwa sababu I think there's we have challenges. I think we also have to swallow the bitter pill ya kuleta an international coach who is much more experienced. Unaona?
We tried that with Coach Mills. We tried that.
I think wacha nikwambie kitu moja. Wacha nikwambie, I'm not really sure about this. I don't have the scoop on this. But then what I think happened to Coach Liz is Coach Liz told these guys, hey, your team is trash, man. Give me a chance to bring in new guys. And the guy says, no, you're not going to do that.
Okay, sir. Acha nikuexplain when your shit ilienda, because I like covered the whole thing. So
Yeah.
after Kenya, the Kenya Morans got brutally manhandled in the Kenya versus Nigeria game, the second game in the AfroBasket.
Yeah.
She really condescendingly talked down on the team. If you
Yeah.
look at the interview, ali talk down on the team. Hiyo time nani Fidel Okoth alikuwa hapo. Ali talking down the team, alafu akasema huyu reporter kambait na huyu jamaa huyu Odero, akamwambia Odero is a young guy, do you plan on like rebuilding on him? Yeah, we do plan on rebuilding, especially heading into the FIBA World Cup. We are looking at rebuilding the team. You know, the AfroBasket was built to pay homage to these older players in the AFROCAN. Akasema like, a lot of like things that rubbed the whole team the wrong way. Sasa after aseme hivyo, after hii contest imeisha, ndio
Yeah.
Kisoi akakuja akasema, oh, we didn't have a contract with you after. We didn't even have a signed contract with you, so technically you're not even on our coaching staff. That's one. Number two, our Kenya Morans players wote, our Akina Mutoro, all these guys, Akina Okal, Rooney, Gundo, all these people. Mi siogopangi kutaja majina zao. Lakini they sat down, they wrote a letter, released it to the press first before releasing it to the coaching staff. Ama coach Liz Mills walienda wakachafulia coach Liz Mills jina yake kwa press. They leaked a letter to a press. Even I'll even send you the links to it because I covered it in one of my videos and it was it was very disgusting what they said there. Na unajua coach Liz Mills never pulled any punches. Akaendelea tu aka reply na yake, na hiyo relationship ikakuwa very bitter because they wanted to stay and hold the club hostage as if it's not the hold the team hostage like it's a club, but Coach Liz Mills understood like this is a national team, that means that players, you can add and remove players the way
it has to grow.
Yeah, it has to grow. So like they want to remain the same, and that's why remember they fired Coach Cliff, then they brought him back. Najua like corruption. Ni corruption too. So so
this guy is inafaa makeover. Wanadai makeover. Mi naona waambie wasa waende home. Najua kuna mabeshte zangu hapo wengi watasikia, lakini wanafaa tu waende nyumbani. Itujaribu kitu ingine juu tuwezani bana.
Anani like it's a start state of affairs, but if it doesn't come from the top, if it doesn't come from the top, like your like initiative ya rebuild the team, it won't happen anytime soon.
Sure. It won't happen.
Because as much as that we come out and speak, like mtuka mimi, I vehemently like change and I want to like proper aid in changing. If it doesn't come from the top down, it won't happen, because that's the same thing that is ailing the 3x3. Kuna some players who didn't deserve to go to the 3x3, but they still went there. Najua. Players who deserve to play there and they're not there. Kuna wale they deserve to a shot and they got it luckily. Kuna wale they deserve a shot to that national team but they didn't get it. There are people who are very talented but wananyimwa hiyo shot. Najua. Alafu the people who constantly fail like all wamekaa kwa hiyo team for years na wanafailingi every turn, they keep getting second chances after second chance, third chance, fourth chance to change, but they do nothing about it.
Hiyo
ndio like tunaniumanga. But anyway,
lazima tu swallow the bitter pill, tuambie wase kadhaa waende tu home. Itabidi tuache vets wawili wenye tunaona wako valuable.
Leave two vets, tuanze kurebuild. Kama Tyler ameshajitoa, nani Kaemba akajitoa. Unajua Kaemba hata alisema aliretire, akasema I'm not playing for this team. Na akatoka akakuja. Tyler Ongwani akarelease.
Tubakishe tu vets wawili. I think that would be enough. Wada wa kupeana tu guidance and leadership kwa team. Lakini hao wasa wengine production yao wame-outlive usefulness, so we can do away with them. Hata tukilose mara moja mbili.
even if we lose, like let's say we got knocked out in the Afrocan and we have like a young roster, I'm okay losing like that. I won't come out bashing the team. I don't even like bashing the team. I don't even bash the team. I just
Yeah.
correct. The thing is, I'm okay losing, and if I'm okay losing, even if we give 110%, when you give 110%, I'm okay with you when you lose. Hata kaa game imeisha na like 20 points na tulifai tuko ndani na ni young guys, I'll understand. I'll say, si wana rebuild, tuna rebuild. But sasa kuna haja gani you're bringing the senior players huko ndani, they go wet the bed, then when they receive criticism, they come and turn it again. Then they say, "Oh, we are hating on the team. Stop hating on the team." Nini nini negative energy. Kumbuka hata Wekesa ukiandika hiyo stuff. Like, what do you mean negative energy? These are grown men, man. Like,
Yeah, there's nothing like negative energy.
this is something that you're supposed to deal with
Hakuna kitu
when
kaa negative energy.
mtoto wako under 14. Unajua, wewe ule ufai kuongelesha vingine, but mtu wako like 30, 33, bro, can take anything in this world.
Yeah, like comfortably. Comfortably.
Can take anything. You
They're
can even go
supposed
to
to.
jail. You can even go to jail and come out and you still be okay. Najua. Like,
Yeah. Like
but
this kwanza kitu moja,
yeah, yeah,
these people have a lot more to gain even if they lose the game. Unaona?
yeah. Hmm.
They have a lot more to gain even if they lose. So for us kusema the negative energy, okay, I don't think hiyo ni utoto. We should not be dealing with that. Yeah,
Venye
criticism should always be there, and you should not imagine, you should not design how I criticize you. Unaona, ati ni criticize lakini nataka
usiseme
ufike
hivi.
pale. No, it doesn't work that way.
They
Ati
tried that.
usiseme hivi unanivunja moyo.
Wana try kuniregulate. These guys actually try to regulate. Wameniblock kila.
Hapana.
Lakini I'm pretty sure like they watch everything I put out. Kama nimerechilia video,
Yeah.
wanaonanga wote. I know they watch
Yeah,
all this.
the interesting part is they actually like wanaangalia and they take the good parts from whatever you say, alafu wanajifanya hawajasikia. Wanajifanya hawajaona, wanajifanya wameblock.
Acha nikwambie kitu interesting Wekesa. Last year nilikuwa kwa ground. Ile time I was working for UP Sport. Nikapatana na like one of my close friends anajuana wa national team. Akaniambia, unajua hawa si wa national team ndiritu wanakuchukia. They even go and like take, wanaenda ile time wanaenda out wanakuongelea tu. Mimi hadi nikasikia like niko sure kuna WhatsApp groups wametengeneza za jina yangu and they're just talking about
obviously wanazo mob,
which is fine, you know. I
it's
believe
crazy. It's crazy.
anything I say here I can say it to their face, honestly. I can say it. Na unajua uzuri wangu, the good thing is when you're backed up with facts and stats, you'll always win every single argument. If they throw this in,
because actually there's nothing to gain in being bad to them or anything. So this is a sport, and everybody is expecting basketball actually inafaa ikuwe mbali sana in Kenya. Now vitu zinatufanya tuko nyuma ni hii ufala yetu kidogo. Okay, don't criticize me, I will do my mistakes, but you have to bear with my mistakes because I'm in this position of power. We should not be working that way kwa sababu tunahitaji the game to be marketed to a certain level.
Yeah.
Unajua, right now if I went to maybe a tech company, sindo, a software company that does work internationally, and told them, hey guys, can we have you as our jersey sponsors for the national team or anything? They know this is going to market them internationally. So why would they not do it? But then wakikuja wakiangalia our mediocre play and our mediocre management, they like, okay, we are having our name on your jerseys, but then you guys are not selling well, inakuwa a loss. So we have to like they have to accept criticism and like improve areas to be improved so that the marketing side can take off. Mimi to me, I'm usually very much concerned about the marketing side of the sport because
Yeah,
I really need to see players getting paid. I really need to see players getting paid. I really need to see this will ya make players get paid, make sure that basketball is growing, arenas are being built. But tukiendelea kuwa hivi actually one thing umeona vile bado na improve marketing yao mbaya sana.
kabisa. Cheki, Wekesa,
Those guys are for real. Yeah.
do you know like what puts so much pressure on us is look at our neighbors who are acting decisively. Rwanda have signed a 5-year deal na BAL. But wamesign a
Man,
that's a multi-billion deal. That's a multi-billion deal. All that endorsement is going into Rwanda. Everyone is going
yeah.
to going everyone is going to eat that money. That money itakuwa imeshariwa. They'll be so wealthy, yeah. They'll be so
Coaches are going to get paid.
yeah,
Uh,
players are gonna
tech,
get paid, hotels,
technical team
doctors,
inaenda kuwa paid. You're going to
hotel,
see the officials are going to get paid, the refs, the scorers, the statisticians. Like kuna watu the hospitality industry. Everybody is going to get paid, man.
even jobs zitakuwa
Na
created, like
jobs
jobs.
na sisi Kenyans wenye tuko much more mbele ya hawa wase wote, like in every aspect we're not going to get anything. Unakumbuka bali kianza tulipewa slots ngapi? 2 slots.
Mm.
Imagine we were some of the countries zenye waliona okay, this is it's a developed country, more developed among these third world countries, tunawapea 2 slots alafu here we are mazee, tulishindwa kupeleka wasee bali. Unakumbuka tukikosa pesa
Tulikosa pesa
tukiunda paybill
uh,
ya
achana na hiyo.
kupeleka wasee Rwanda.
Unaona hiyo ya 2019 hiyo ya tulikuwa tunafaa kucheza against, unaona KPA what its peak kwa Rotubal. They won every
Yeah,
single game convincingly. They only missed
yeah,
one game ya City Oilers which cost them everything.
man.
We would have been in BAL. Tungekuwa na team tunasherehekea. In history we had a BAL team. Now it's 10 times harder to get in. We can't
10
get in.
times harder. They are drafting left, right and center.
As in it's harder. Unajua ile kitu tunafanyanga, we do what we are doing right now. Like it's the pressure that's coming from South Sudan. South Sudan have sent have a BAL team in Cobra Sport, walienda BAL. Alafu their national team wanaenda FIBA World Cup haya. So hiyo ni South Sudan. Neighbors wetu UG. Na unajua South Sudan iko na players hadi wanacheza NBA. So that's that.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we have UG. Uganda, they have 2 players wako NBA. Wako na team ya City Oilers, just made the BAL and they are very good. Haya, Rwanda.
And the federation is so organized.
Haya, angalia Rwanda mse. Like they are light years ahead. Like angalia sisi tunacho nyuma mko like bro, kwani tuwezi switch up vitu like si wamekalia like wamekalia unajua I'm pretty sure like FIBA looking at Kenya like yes, you get your house in order. That 5-year deal ours.
They're like, you guys are strong with you.
Fixini vitu zenu bana.
Yeah. Okay, we have to do a lot. We have to do a lot. And I think the government huwa inatuangalia tukienda this international competitions tunarudi na loss. Government inaangalia inasema si unaona these ones cannot do anything.
Yeah. Then
when they're not serious with us.
When we come out and call them out, they try to cancel. Bro, they've tried to cancel me multiple times. Like kuna zile
they're not serious.
Wanatry kuni cancel, wanatry kuni single out. Like, you know, you're the only one who's complaining. Everyone is okay with it. So they're like, why? Sometimes I was like, why are you talking about this? I'm like, What do you mean? Why are you talking about this? I mean, Nico, like I'm doing my job. If everyone did their job, we would have changed the conversation. We'd be talking about what are we going, what team are you going to match up your side. Tukikuwa tunaongea kaa tunaweza match up na team kama team USA, unajua tungepatana nao FIBA World Cup if the conversation and everything was working well. But now we are failing, and they don't want to admit their failure because these guys are in constant denial. Like so, like hata ukikuja hata utraita ku knock some sense in their head, they don't want to listen. So
Yeah, we're
strange,
in a bad spot.
bad.
We are really in a bad spot. I hope stuff improves. I hope there's some traction, but we're in a tough spot. I don't know what would satisfy us in this Afrocan. By the way, hiyo ni swali nafaa kuuliza. This
Yeah.
Afrocan, tukifika what level ndio utaona we did something.
Me kama if they're not gonna win it, okay. If they're not gonna win it all, just
Come on,
with the,
we're not going to win it.
Nasema, I'm saying like that's a long shot. I'm saying that's a long shot if they win it. But I just see ourselves just going one round deep and tutakuwa knocked.
Yeah. I don't think Nigeria allows us to win it. I don't think Angola allows us to win it. I don't think Congo allows us to win it.
They say tupatane na Tunisia.
Ay,
ama Rwanda.
Unajua, for Rwanda they respect us to an extent, so I think to Rwanda tunaweza pata kakitu. Lakini ikifika kwa Tunisia, wanatuua. Ikifika kwa Nigeria, noma sana.
You know, these people, like these Tunisian guys, they try to separate us from Africa. Wanajitanga kujiseparate from Africa. They look at us like they try to look at. Unajua, like I've been making content on Tunisia. They have geolocation on their content. You can't like weziona vitu zao. Even when we went for the 3x3, it was very hard for me to like get videos, and I really struggled to get videos, and I did. So
these guys
like,
are funny.
So like they don't see us like tukipatana na Congo, hata nilikuwa na searching Angola they remember what we did to them when they need, they are waiting, they're like tunawangoja nyinyi, they are like that, they're like they are waiting.
I don't think we are experienced enough to play Angola or Nigeria. Wale wako mbele yetu, wale wanaweza tuchapa. Lakini sasa Apache yuko kule anaomba Mungu sana, so naweza sema wale watatuchapa alafu sisi tukawatengeneza. Apache akapata credit.
Acha tufanye hivi. I know like you made a tweet saying that I was very far right. I was so pissed, yani. I was actually frustration came. Hata si pissed about that. That was actually 100% accurate. I was pissed in the fact that kwa space tulikuwa tunaongea like
hatupati kitu.
Mimi nilikuwa like mi sioni, like mi kuna vile tu nilikuwa na other gut feeling. I was like we're going to wet the bed again, and I don't want to say I was like that, you know. But I had a like last minute, especially after like Coach Akwet atolewe. Like I didn't have that feeling before Coach Guy left. Like
it showed disorganization.
Hiyo kitu ilinianza I was very confident on the team because wali train. Na wajai train hivi kama venye wamecheza sasa. But ile kitu ilikuwa inanifanya niko na sour taste ni hiyo ndege ilienda bila Coach Guy. Na mimi nilikuwa like sasa tumeacha coach wetu tumeenda so that thing really like made me have a U-turn and like second guess like in terms of like preparation. But I don't want to say they proved me wrong because number one, me in Kenya, I ride with my team no matter what. I've been there.
Yeah, no matter what. Unajua, by the Derito, what most people don't understand is, you will say nasty stuff about preparation, management, and everything. But the moment those guys touch the court, hiyo ni timu yako, unaona tayari ushaingia, ushasema okay, I am the fan, you unaenjoy game kama Mkenya, unaona these people just think for us tunaona okay, the team should lose so that we are vindicated, so that we feel that we are right. No, for us the win is so important.
Like for me, napendanga kuona it's my country. Unajua these people forget that I'm a Kenyan. Naambia mimi ni Mkenya bro. I'm a Kenyan.
Ndio maana unaboeka na vitu za ufala.
Yes, and I demand a higher standard of the team because not even because like I put you in a higher standard just for nothing. I'm looking at our neighbors, what they're doing, na kenye si tunafanya haziendanishi. So that's where it comes in. That's where it comes from me. I don't. People actually think that I'm happy when we lose. Like that's so absurd. Yani. Like I'm like, kwani unaona kama mimi si Mkenya? Unajua, if I was a dual citizen, let's say kama mimi ni Uganda, then I come talking shit about like Kenya. So unajua like watu wangeanza kunirushia mawe sema, unakuja kuongea nini kuhusu country yangu? But the thing that is very awkward in this situation, I am coming at Kenya and I'm a Kenyan citizen. So it's very hard for them to like say, we're Sim Kenya. They can't say that. They can't, they don't have that argument. If I was like say a white guy, let's say it was easy to get rid of Coach Liz Mills because she was Australian and she's not a Kenyan. So it was very easy for them to get rid of her, even if they're going to put like, okay, she's not here from here, so anatoka. But for me, nikianza kusema venye ninasema na mimi ni Mkenya, they don't have an argument to counteract it. So they try to attack my character. Yeah. They look at me, then they're like, they try to say that I'm crazy. They try to ban me from coming to venues. Walitry kufanya hivyo last year na Strathmore. Walikuwa wamesema Nderitu akuja hapa Strathmore.
Seriously?
Walisema hivyo. Mimi nimefika KBF hivi kukava finals. Sema we'll chase you away if you continue doing that. I'm like, bro.
Why do this? I don't think they think they can monopolize a sport that is meant to be consumed by people who are the customers, alafu wanataka kumonopolize. Okay, anyway.
I am not the enemy. I am not the enemy. I will tell them we are their own enemies. Inaanza from the management trickling down. Suliona KBF yote ilienda Tunisia kuangalia 3x3.
Yeah.
Bro, there's so much.
Ilikuwa kama inaitwangaje? Huwa anasema
kuna shit fulani, kuna shit mob sana yani. Like this, it's deeper than we actually think. When you get into that rabbit hole, you'll discover so much corruption in there.
Wase walienda retreat.
You'll ask yourself why the assistant coach was dropped last minute. Then we have Coach King coming here and telling us like, he can coach us when he's here. I'm like, stop lying to us. Please, we're not kids here. Hapa hakuna watoi. Ni kama Wekesa.
Saving face.
Wekesa, hebu nikwambie, unaona, hebu put yourself in Fahim's shoes. Like the way Apache alisema. Wewe tumetrain na wewe, si ndio? Let's say for example we are going for a trip together. Then last minute nikwambie, hey bro, umepack kila kitu, you told your family bye nini, then boom, uendi na sisi wewe,
jamaa utaenda,
jamaa uendi, tumeenda na msee mwingine. Hey bro, kwani narudi, unajua di huyo Ariel Otega aliachangwa kwa airport. Kuna siku fulani aliachwa kwa airport X3. Aliachwa kwa airport msee. Hey, let me tell you, these people don't trust anybody.
Funny people.
They don't trust.
No, you can't bank on these people. They are funny.
Let me tell you, if you choose to go down that rabbit hole, my God, you're going to uncover so much things. It's deeper than even like the Indian Ocean. It's deeper.
The guys are funny. But pole, these guys, they'll just be fixed. With time, they will realize there's no hiding anymore.
There's no hiding. I actually mentioned in a video, I said there's no escape route for you. Sumana venye tumewacover sahi.
Yeah.
I've never
Eh?
national team like this. Hadi ile time leave the country tunajua, ile time touchdown, media day tunajua,
Yeah.
score game tunajua, game tunajua imefanyika. There's no way you can hide. You can't say, oh, this game didn't happen. No, you can't hide. We have the stat sheet, we have the
Mm.
footage, we have everything. So you can't
Everybody
hide.
has everything.
Now our platforms are very big. We reach a lot of
Yeah.
kama mimi sahi, if I post something on Instagram, stories
Mm.
nachapanga hata stao.
Yeah. By the way,
Unajua?
that is something we should just push a lot, like get more people on board, get more fans on board.
So like hakuna escape route. I actually said there's no escape route for these guys. Kile kitu mnafanya
Yeah.
we are watching. Naambianga ile kitu yote they are afraid of is how we are watching. Unajua ile time ni information ina leak. They try to like, oh, why
Yeah.
they wonder how it leaked. Wanashangaa,
Yeah.
ai, umejuaje coach amedropiwa? Si tunajua, ni
Ah,
unajua. Walikuwa wanataka
inafaa
kucancel. Walikuwa wanataka kuachilia
sasa.
last minute lakini they drop.
Yeah, by the way, hiyo ni kazi ya PR yao sasa kusave pesa. Sisi hatufai kuwasaidia kusave pesa ati okay, nyinyi mmedo crap alafu ni sisi tuna save. Hapa sisi tutareport, tutasema kitu imehappen. Sasa ni
Si
kazi yenu kutafuta PR team wa save pesa.
sasa unaona wanatuma coach King kwa space yetu ya Twitter. Anakuja na try ku
Mm.
explain. Why are you explaining on what capacity? What capacity are you explaining?
Not capacity, kwa sababu sasa huyo coach King mwenyewe tukimuuliza now we want to now put you to task with questions about what is going on,
He's not
atashindwa, atahepa, ataanza
he's not
kutuambia okay, that was I don't know about that.
stop bashing the team. You're
Stop bashing
destabilizing.
the team.
Do you imagine these people actually said,
Destabilizing.
do you imagine these people actually are saying that I'm destabilizing the team? I am killing
Come
the
on,
morale of the team for a whole year
watu
because
wakubwa.
I'm posting videos, I'm updating on Facebook. Now these people are saying like, oh, you're destabilizing the team. The team is not united. It's as if mimi ndo nenda nikainterfere na communications zao. I didn't go hack your systems. Don't even have any systems hata. Sawa wanakuja wanasema
No.
this actually said it's my fault they failed. You realize they're blaming me. I didn't travel with you. I didn't mess up your fare. I was not the one who alifungia pesa yenu. I get.
Yeah, they're very
This-
unrealistic, but very funny and unrealistic people. Wacha tutaona mambo yao tu.
Tutadili nao kesho. Tunaweza
Sawa.
tunaweza simamisha tu hapo but there's a lot.
Yeah.
Tunaweza I prefer tunaweza kuwa tukifanya like hizi ma chats
Yeah.
once kiasi tunapiga tu story in anything developing. I'm trying to like bring like that dynamism kwa content. So
Yeah.
na plus platform yangu ni kubwa kidogo. At least sasa niko juu ya
Yeah.
1000. Inafikia kila mtu. So kiwa hapo wanasikianga najua wamesubscribe, najua wako na parodia. Do you know hata in closing, do you know these
Yeah.
people even listen to our spaces? TM
Ah.
hiyo manager anakuanga hapo, kila mtu anakuanga hapo na hizo masudo accounts zao, wanakujanga wanasikiza nikiongea. That's why wanakasirikanga these people. Anyway, wanakuja they blocked me.
Watamakinika tu.
They blocked me everywhere, but they still listen to what I have to say.
They have to follow and to listen.
I live in their heads rent free. Mi kama ni block najua mi nilikushika wewe wameni block na celebrate my 3-year anniversary since they blocked me. I celebrate 3 year anniversary, but anyway. Hey, thanks for coming up. Actually, I'll put it up in like a few minutes on my YouTube, so then we check it out. Yeah, so.
Well, you just let me know next time we chat. Like we could set up a day where we do the reviews. But then after next game, I think we could do a chat and discuss about it.
Yeah, no problem. Kwanza unajua this is like free flowing, so hakuna mtu ana interject na
Yeah, sure.
You speak your piece, unasema hivyo. Yeah, kitu kaa hiyo. So hakuna mtu anakuja nakwambia tio acha kuongea zi. Koche tuna speak
Ah,
piece yetu tunaachia hapo. Yeah.
okay, poa poa.
Thanks for
Sawa.
thanks man. Thanks for coming.
Okay, thanks. Cheers, man.